Let me ask you something. If a child starts school today and graduates around 2040, what kind of world are they walking into? Take a second. Not the world we know today, but the world that is coming. Because if we are honest, we don't really know, and yet, every morning, we send children into a system that acts like the future is already known. A system that says, follow this path and you will be okay. Study, score, get a degree, get a job, and everything will fall into place. But here is the quiet truth. That path was designed for a different world, a world that no longer exists. And still, we continue almost automatically without questioning it. We are preparing children for the future while looking in the rear view mirror. Chapter 1. The Comforting Illusion. Let's slow this down. Because on the surface, everything looks fine. Children go to school, they attend classes, they complete assignments, they take exam, and then the report card comes. 80%, 90%, maybe even 95%. And for a moment, there's a relief. Okay, my child is doing well. But what does that actually mean? Doing well? For what? Because marks measure something. But what is that something? The question is, are they measuring what actually matters anymore? Or are they just measuring how well someone can remember, repeat, reproduce? Let me give you a simple example. A child memorized the water cycle, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, writes it perfectly in the exam, gets full marks. But ask the same child, why does it rain differently in different places? And suddenly there is silence. Because understanding was never required, only memory was. Chapter 2. The world has changed. Now here is where it becomes important. Because the world our parents prepared us for was very different. It was stable, predictable. You could plan your life in a straight line. Study, get a degree, job, and growth. But today, that line is gone. Now the world looks more like this. Unpredictable, constantly changing, fast-moving, uncertain. The jobs that existed 10 years ago does not exist anymore. And jobs that will exist 10 years from now haven't even been created. Think about it. A child graduating in 2040 or 2045 is not preparing for known roles. They are preparing for unknown realities. And yet, we are still teaching them like the world is fixed, like answers are already written, like success is predictable. But the future is not asking, what do you know? It is asking, can you figure things out? Chapter 3. The system was built for a different purpose. To understand this, we need to go back, because the education system we have today was not designed for creativity. It was designed for efficiency. It was built during a time when factories needed workers, systems needed order, industries needed consistency. So schools were designed to standardize thinking, create discipline, produce predictable output. Sit in rows, listen quietly and follow instruction, give the correct answer. And for that time, it worked because the world needed people who could follow structure. But today, that's not enough, because machines can do all this now. They can follow the instructions, the information can be processed, and tasks can be repeated. It can do it actually better than humans, faster than humans, and more accurately than humans. So if the system is still training children for something machines can do better, then what are we really preparing them for? Chapter 4. The Human Cost. And this is where it becomes interesting and little uncomfortable. Because this isn't just about systems, it is about what happens inside a child. A child does not enter school thinking, I need to get marks. They enter curious, asking questions, exploring everything, touching, trying, understanding. But slowly something shifts. They learn there is only one correct answer. They don't ask too many questions, and they try not to make mistakes. And over time, they stop exploring. Not because they can't, but because they have learned it's safer not to. Let me tell you a small moment. A child raises their hand, not to answer, but to ask a question. Something slightly different, something not in the textbook. And the teacher says, we'll come back to that later. But later never comes. That child does not just lose a question, they lose a little confidence, a little curiosity, a little courage to think. And this happens not once, but thousands of times across the years. Until one day we look at them and say, why don't you think for yourself? Really? Chapter 6: The Shift. So maybe education needs a shift, not just in content but in intention. From teaching answers to developing thinkers, from finishing syllabus to building understanding, and from controlling learning to allowing exploration. Because a child does not need to know everything, but they need to know how to figure things out. The closing. So, because in the end, this is not just about education, it is about the kind of humans we are raising. Are we raising people who can score well, or people who can think clearly, adapt deeply, understand themselves and the world? Because the future will not belong to those who know more, it will belong to those who can understand better. And maybe the real question is not, is your child doing well in school? But is your child ready for life? Is your child ready for the future which does not exist yet? And is your child ready for that future where solving is more important than remembering? Because what got us here will not get our children there.